Some huge NBA 2K23 news just dropped, and we're gonna break down everything. We have 20 plus new badges, 15 new shot meters, info on the new builder, and how green releases will be completely different in NBA 2K23. So let's get into it. Drop a like if you guys want some more news info videos. Yo, what's up guys, it's PowerGotGame back with another video, man. So first thing I want to break down is the big changes they did to the builds and the badge system. So something huge. The first thing I want to go over is another huge addition to the build system is that animation purchases will now be account bound rather than specific to one save file. So in other words, if you purchase an animation for your playshot build, it will then be available to equip on your slasher build, assuming your player meets all the animation requirements. That's huge. Like, we were spending VC over and over again. We buy it on one player, and if you had like 8 or 10 players, you would waste a lot of VC just buying the same animations over and over again. So for it to transfer, that's a huge addition that I think is going to help a lot of people. And then they said this year the major goals for the player builder were refinement, polish, and balance. You still have complete control to build any type of player you want, but the new builder ensures that all builds, regardless of size or specialty, are fun and balanced. So that's kind of talk. I'm gonna have to see it, you know what I mean? They always say we balanced it better, but we're gonna have to see it in action. So the huge thing for current gen users, you're gonna wanna hear this. For current gen users, you're no longer limited by the pie chart build system for the last couple years, as it's been replaced with a more robust player builder that new gen uses. So pie charts are gone. Current gen, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm excited to see everybody at least using the same builds. Like, no current gen builds, no new gen builds. They're gonna have the same build system, it seems to be saying here. So new thing is they have a new gen badge system. The most impactful change when it comes to building players is the form of a new badge system for new gen. When looking at telemetry from previous years, we noticed that players often gravitated towards the same badges, and as a result became a little overpowered by stacking certain badges together. This year we're moving to a tiered badge system. There are 16 badges per attribute category, 8 in tier 1, 4 in tier 2, and 4 in tier 3. Tier 1 badges are the least powerful for your player, but also cost the least amount of badge points. Costs go up as you climb the tiers and acquire the most impactful badges. The basic idea is you'll need to equip a certain amount of badges in the lower tiers before you can equip badges in the highest. So what I'm hearing here is they kind of made it so you're gonna have to own some of the bad badges. You can't just choose your badges to put on all the OP badges anymore. You might have to have on one of these lower badges that nobody uses just to have your tier 1 badges, and you can go to the next badge system. So what I'm guessing is all the OP ones like Hot Zone Hunter are gonna be in like the highest tier 3, and maybe tier 1 might be something like what was they used to have, like, it was gonna be one of those stupid badges that I feel like nobody uses, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I like that, you know what I mean? At least it's gonna be like more diversity in the badge counts, which I like to see, because I don't like to see when everybody uses the same badges, everyone uses the same builds. You want to see people doing things different, because that's what makes the game fun. And that's when the best 2Ks had, where everybody could use a different build and playing their own way and still have fun with it. So they said the motive behind this change was to encourage players to make some tough choices when creating their badge recipes. Along with tiers, we're also introducing core badges, which are 4 unique badge slots that can be filled with badges that don't count towards your badge points. Ooh, that is interesting. Each badge will have a challenge requirement that, once met, will allow the badge to be placed in a core badge slot. We also made several changes to the badges themselves, which are highlighted below. So they removed, for finishing badges, it shows they removed Hook Specialists. They have Slittery, makes it easier to gather through traffic, avoiding collisions and strips. Masher increases ability to finish inside layups. Aerial Wizard, ability to successfully complete alley-oops and per-bats. They have Bully, a bully finishing badge. Like Giannis and LeBron, able to finish strong by bulldozing through traffic. Next, they have Shooting. Shooting, they have Agent 3. It sounds like kind of Agent 0. Ability to hit difficult 3-point shots off the dribble. Midi Magician, improved ability to knock down mid-range jump shots off the bounce or out of the post like MJ. I'm sorry, I'm not shooting mid-range jump shots, so I'm not using that. But Agent 3 sounds like it's going to be really good. Amped, reduces the shooting attribute penalties when fatigued and when moving excessively prior to shooting. That's going to be huge for a lot of guards, so they can shoot with low stamina. Claymore, increases a spot-up shooter's ability to knock down catch and shoot jumpers the longest they remain stationary prior to shooting. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be putting that on because I like shooting my catch and shoots. Comeback Kid, improved ability to shoot perimeter jump shots when trailing in game. Okay, Hand down, man down. Makes an outside shooter even deadlier if opponent fails to get a hand in the face. Okay, we need that. That kind of sounds like Deadeye though. But the comeback kid also sounds good too, because I feel like that's gonna be for bombs. When you're down, comeback kid is like the algo. It's gonna help you come back. Space Creator. Formerly a playmaking badge. So Space Creators are shooting badge now. Formerly a playmaking badge, and now boost their ability to hit step back jumpers and hop shots, and also will cause defenders to stumble more often. Limitless range, an old favorite returns. Make sure it's more effective with any shot from the deep 3-point range. So they took off the chef and the limitless spot, and they just combined it back to limitless range. So removed, oh my god, they removed Hot Zone Hunter. They removed Hot Zone Hunter. They removed chef. They removed Lucky 7, mismatch expert, set shot, set shooter, sniper. Oh, thank God sniper is going, guys, and limitless spot up. So I kind of like that. Some new badges. It gives me something new. I feel like I'm playing a new game. I'm tired of using the same badges every year. We know what the badges are. These are going to take some time to learn and figure out what to use and what not to use. And then excitement for me is something having new in the game. So that looks good to me. Playmaking. They have killer combos, improves a dribbler's effectiveness with size up dribble moves. Clamp Breaker helps ball handlers win more one-on-one body bumps confrontations. Vice Grip improves ball security immediately after securing a rebound, catch, or picking up the ball. Great badge for bigs. Mismatch Expert, formerly a shooting badge. Mismatch Expert's a playmaking badge now. This badge now helps smaller guards break down taller defenders when mismatch one-on-one. Okay, so I get it. I don't really know why that's like a... I mean, I guess it's like it's breakdown now. It's not like this gives you a higher chance of shooting, because it was stupid when it's like, oh, you're just gonna have a higher chance of shooting over a taller defender. Like, maybe you should have a higher chance of getting open but not shooting. So this makes a lot more sense, honestly. They removed bullet passer, downhill, glue hands, and stop and go. So for defensive rebound, it says the only badge they removed here is defensive leader. They have Anchor, a crucial badge for last line of defense bigs. Improves ability to block and contest shots in the paint. Bots out Beast helps rebounders win bots out battles on both offensive and defensive rebound situations. Workhorse, the Pat Bev badge that boosts your ability to hustle down 50-50 balls and play hard-nosed defense without getting tired. That sounds exciting. Glove, named after legendary defender Gary Payton, helps you strip players as they gather for shots and poke the ball free from ball handlers. I like that. Challenger improves the effectiveness of perimeter shot contests. That sounds like a must-have badge for everybody. Like, you want to be able to challenge people defending. I guess like Challenger is probably supposed to be like the intimidator for perimeter defense. That's why I think they're trying to go for there. All right, guys, Mike Wang actually just dropped some huge news about jump shots in NBA 2K23. So all signature jump shots have attributes and rating requirements in NBA 2K23. So he dropped some examples here, and I'm gonna show you guys the graph he dropped. Like Stephen Curry, you can only use it if you're a small, which I guess is like somebody under 6'5", he says, and you have to have a 96 3-point requirement. So every jump shot has like a rating requirement and a size requirement. So like there's the small at 6'5", swings at 6'5" to 6'9", and bigs at 6'10 plus. So they really put restrictions for no matter what build you are only going to be able to use certain jump shots. What ratings, like low ratings, are only going to use certain jump shots. There's going to be so much diversity, and this is going to help for my jump shot videos, guys. I'm going to have a small jump shot, a big jump shot, a swingy jump shot, a 93-pointer jump shot, 83-pointer jump shot, a 73-pointer jump shot, and they each have like a time and impact, a defensive immunity. I don't know what that means. They have a release speed. It shows how fast it is. It shows the release height. Bro, this is getting me hyped. Like this is like, this jump shot and the way they changed the jump shots in this game seems huge, gigantic. It's a big change from where we used to have, where everybody in the game would just use the same 1 or 2 jump shots. Now everybody's going to be using their own different jump shot and play customizing their own different way. And like, I'm actually excited about that. Like I don't even know, I just saw this. I'm really hyped about that. Like the things they're doing with the badges, the builds, like this has me hyped for 2K23, and we haven't even seen the portion yet. Okay, now on to the takeovers, guys. It's huge how they changed it. So they said takeovers are special abilities you can equip on my player that you can activate after building up your takeover videos. You guys all know what takeover is. In the last couple versions of 2K, a player would activate team takeover for the entire team and make everybody hat after filling up their primary, secondary, and then team takeovers. Now, what's different this year is each player on the team has an equal portion that they're responsible for filling up by performing well on the court and being good teammates. So In NBA 2K23, Team Takeover is going to work as a cooperative team system with the entire team sharing a single meter. So you're all filling up the meter together. It's not one person get Team Takeover activated. You all have a Team Takeover meter that you can fill up. Like, it represents like everybody on the team getting takeover, which I like because Team Takeover didn't make any sense before. It was like a cheat code. Y'all remember in 2K21 Next Gen, flashy pass, then you get Team Takeover. Like, no, we need the whole team to participate in it. I like how they changed Team Takeover. It makes more sense. I'm not going to be able to make my corny TikTok about, oh, I had Team Takeover and I didn't have a team, but you know what I mean? I like what they're doing right here. So next thing I want to go over right quick is the shot meter. So there are also 5 new shot meters to choose from, with 15 more that can be unlocked through seasons. Sad thing is, okay, they're gonna have all these seasons and limit. I hate when they're limiting animations and limit certain stuff based on the seasons. Like, come on, just give it to us. Some big, some small, some over above the head, some to the side, and some below the shooter. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not using any of these meters, and if there's no meter, still has the boost, but we'll see. Each meter completely fills up to the end, which is your ideal release point. The empties on the late side, ALED 2K17 and 2K20. The new shot meter options were a common ask from the community, so we'll make sure everyone finds an option and then some. But I like how good options are good. You'll also notice a subtle change in how shot feedback works this year. We use shot arcs to help indicate whether you're early, late, or on time. So by paying attention, you can easily tell right away if your release is off. Also, with shot feedback enabled, we're delaying the time and coverage overlay and green animations from coming up until the ball hits the basket. So that's good. You won't see the green right away. Until the ball hits the basket, you'll see the green. And it adds more suspense. Like, you don't know, oh, green is going in. You know what I mean? You're going to have to wait. Especially on, like, big like shots at the end of the game. It's a small change, but it really brings back some of the drama that green lights sometimes lacked. Yeah, like I like that because people were, when you see the green, you just stop playing. You're like, okay, let me just go run down. Like, I don't even need to go for the rebound. Like, that's what I'd be at, looking for the green. But like now, you're gonna have to play out the whole possession. All right, they also did some changes, some small changes to like the dunking. For dunking, the metered skill dunks from NBA 2K22 return, but the new commands allow us to expand the dunking controls to let you dunk exactly how you want without accidentally firing off a skill dunk you weren't expecting. So when driving to the basket with the sprint trigger held, the new pro stick control map for dunks is fired up. On the pro stick is a 2-hand, right is strong hand, but this is too much to memorize, I'm not gonna lie. Left is the weak hand, down is the rim hang, up is flashy 2-hand, down up is flashy 1-hand, up down is normal skill dunk with a meter, down is rim hang, skill dunk with a meter. I get control, but like this is low-key doing too much. But I guess for people that really care, like I just want to be able to do a simple dunk. Like I don't want to have to memorize all these different ways to dunk. But yeah, so they have combined mesmerizing skill moves. So dribbling has taken over a new life of its own and become a sort of a game within the game. Ball handlers are going to enjoy comboing up in NBA 2K23. They always say that though. You can change your players' normal signature sizes by rocking the pro stick back and forth rhythmically. Rapid double throws will give you the aforementioned new combos, and flicking the pro stick back and forth will give you a whole new different set of information called signature combos that look incredible. Another major dribbling animation is introduction of attack and size ups. One of the things we wanted to improve while dribbling in NBA 2K was the size up moves look cool, but they weren't always useful. That's true. The new attack and size ups provides a lot more side to side movements, or are better at forcing the defense to drop and shift, allowing you to bait them one way and then attack the other, something all great ball handlers do so well in real life. I'm not gonna lie, all this dribbling stuff sounds good, but with the dribbling, it's something I gotta see in the game. I gotta see somebody do it before I know it's good or not, because they always hype up the dribbling. This sounds good in tats, but we need to see it. Once I see the actual gameplay, I'll be able to tell, like, okay, is that good or not? Shooting also gets some nice upgrades for NBA 2K23. In NBA 2K22, success from the outside was heavily weighted toward coverage. If you could get an open look, you could balance out poor ratings and inaccurate timing. This, yes, that's so true. Like, if you're just open, you didn't even have to time it. This year, we wanted a more authentic shooting model that captures the essence of a great NBA shooter's capabilities. The first major change is the addition of shooting attributes. Since the inception of signature jump shots in 2K basketball, animations have been more or less aesthetic but functionally the same. This year, each signature jump shot, so this was what Mike Wing was talking about earlier. This year, each signature jump shot has unique shooting stats that help determine its effectiveness. How quickly the shot gets to its ideal release point is a shot speed. Release height, how high the shot is released. Defensive immunity, how effective the shot is against defensive contests. Time and impact adjust shot windows to record good timing at the cost of increased penalty for bad timing. So that kind of sounds like flexible. I'm not gonna lie, we're not flexible. That sounds like sniper. But basically you're gonna have to choose your jump shot on. Do I really want a fast jump shot, or do I want a jump shot that shoots better contested? Like, I like the choices they're making people make with the jump shots, with the dribbling. Every single step you have to make different choices. So I like the choices they're making right there with the shooting. That's crazy. There's so much new info in this. Like, ball strips are newer, improved this year with tons of new content and better coverage, so your smaller defender, quick hands can be just as effective as slowing down slashers and bigs in the paint as a good shot blocker. We've also added fail strip contact layups to make sure the defenders still inputs are respected instead of getting annoyed. That sounds, oh my god, that sounds great. Okay, last thing is they're talking about AI gameplay. I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie, so we're not gonna focus too much. They're basically saying they improves the execution of the AI and the pick and roll, and just, they always say that though, so I don't really know. That's something I'll have to see. I don't really play now like that. But this news is exciting. Tell me what you guys think, W or L. What's your favorite part of the news? What are you most excited about to see in 2K23? Does this make you more excited to get 2K23, or does this ruin it and you don't want to get it as much? So give me your opinions in the comment section below. We're going to be uploading more news as it drops, and I am out, guys.